Hello. So, my name is Violet. You can spell it like the color of the flower. I like to spell it like my name. I'm Jewish, so that kind of means that comedy to me is like being guilty or oppressed for Christian people. And it's not really that important if I'm funny right now, because I'm really just trying to prime myself to inherit Mel Brooks's immortal spirit when he passes. And like, other than being funny, Jewish means two things right now. I'm gonna be funny, and on every first date, I'm going to be asked how I feel about Palestine. I would assume most people are not down with genocide, but I've learned a few people are looking for a very specific answer. I'm glad you laughed at that. It's weirder in person. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about my feminist rhetoric. And I think that it's very important as a feminist to be aware of men's issues. They are important to our issues. They are very intertwined. And men's suicide rates are higher. Men have a harder time expressing themselves and their feelings in our society. And this affects me deeply, because this means I don't really get to see much of their ass. Sorry, I'm a little jittery. You guys are a much bigger crowd than last time when I performed in front of that person's uncle in a bar. And this is a stage and there are lights. And I cannot actually see beyond the person I handed my water bottle to. So I was looking into this ass drought that I've discovered throughout Michigan. When I was a teen, I worked at a restaurant, and a few of the servers mentioned that there used to be a strip club in Windsor that they could go see all nude men in.
Yes.
Danny's one of them. About Club Happy Trap. And I reviewed this with my gay uncle, my uncle, if you will. It's really good information for me. And then I went and I reviewed it online, and it looks like we had about 7 clubs. They had a few too, but around 2001 to 2008, all of them closed. 2 of them changed ownership. A couple of them burned down mysteriously. But I was trying to figure out why this happened, and someone mentioned to me a really good point. If you can guess it, 9/11. It makes sense. Like, the border crossing got stricter, American values tightened down, and we entered a little bit of an ass drought because that was also the year I was born, so they probably specifically hated me. So this means I'm on my ass quest and I have to go to France. And in France, what do we expect? We expect European shorts, we expect nude beaches, problems with monogamy, and I wanted to see a burlesque show. So I went to Moulin Rouge, the burlesque show. And they sat me down in a seat, and I noticed next to me there's a couple with a full bottle of champagne, and the husband still has a beer. And me and my mom are splitting a half bottle, so I don't think they trust me with my champagne. So the lights are dimming, and I'm sitting there. That is really generous to my coordination after 1 glass of champagne. But the first act starts, and the women come out, they're sparkling and they're beautiful. And the light is going, so I'm gonna say I'll finish it another time. Thank you.